1 week from tomorrow, thousands of North Texans, including me, Clarice, Mike Ducey, and Lauren Prisbel, we will all join in the Dallas County Komen Race for the Cure. It's next Saturday, October 18th at North Park Center. And Komen is really about much more than research and finding a cure. It's also about funding breast health services for women and men, and also supporting entire families. And talking about families, tonight I'd like you to meet Brianna Hinojosa-Flores, breast cancer survivor. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And her son Ivan is here with us as well. So thank you to you, giving up your Friday night to be with us. We appreciate it. So Brianna, you're a breast cancer survivor. You were so focused on getting your mammograms, getting your screenings, race for your cure, for finding a cure for breast cancer, until you were involved in another race. Tell us what happened in your life.
So, yes, you're right. I was, at the time, I was actually in politics or a public servant. I had been serving on the Coppell City Council for 7 years and then had stepped down 2 years early to run for Congress. And this was in 2012. And before that, since I was 35, I was having annual mammograms. My mom's a nurse practitioner, so I had learned about self-breast exams and the importance of that, and had been very diligent. And that November of 2012, I missed my appointment. I missed my mammogram in November of 2012. And 6 months later, I was sitting on the couch. I had just come in from working out. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I started to feel the upper area of my chest, and I felt sore from working out. And in that moment, I felt a mass that didn't belong, and it was above my right breast. And I woke up my husband. It was late at night, and he said, it's something that's not normal. Right. It's on the right, but not on the left, and I think you need to get it checked out right away. And that was something that my mom had always taught me as well. If you feel something that's out of place, get it checked. 3 days later, I was diagnosed with triple negative invasive.
Right.
Right. I was an invasive ductal carcinoma, stage 2, and it was 70% aggressive. So that was in May of 2013. Yeah. I started chemotherapy immediately in June. October 3rd was my 1 year from my last chemo. I've since had 5 surgeries. I had a double mastectomy and reconstruction. And I'm happy to say that I'm cancer-free and I'm a survivor.
That is fantastic. Yeah. But boy, it changed everything. I mean, like you said, you were involved in politics, you're a mom, you've got 2 kids. I mean, it changed your whole household, your whole life.
That's right. It affects everybody. Yeah. It doesn't just affect me. It doesn't affect the person going through the cancer, but definitely my kids. I've got Ivan, who's 9, and Gabriella, who's 5. My mom, who moved in with us from South Texas. My husband, Juan Carlos. Everybody around us. It affected everybody.
So the theme for this year's Race for the Cure, it is everyday heroes. And
yes.
Ivan, you were shaking your head when your mom's saying, yeah, it kind of changed everything. You are her hero. You know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's been mentioning that a lot.
Yeah.
To me and to others.
And you know why? Because you're a black belt, and yet you've got a pink belt on tonight. Tell me about that.
Pink belt? Yes. I take Taekwondo at ATA, and they are supporting breast cancer, and everyone who buys a pink belt, it's donated to Sujinji Komen.
Isn't that wonderful? And y'all are going to be at Komen this year. For the second year you're going to be there. And your shirt says "Color Me Purple" because all your friends at school, I know last year you started this awareness campaign. You're such a young man at only 9 years old, but you got all your friends and your entire school, right, wore these shirts. Tell me about that.
Yeah, what did you have them wear? 3rd grade, it was the beginning, and I told my teacher, Miss E, about it. And she put it up to where she told my principal, Miss Hall, so they could put together a day where everyone wears pink and purple shirts to represent not only my mother, but everyone that has cancer. Well,
you're a hero, and thank you for doing that. And I look forward to seeing you at Komen coming up next weekend. Thank you so much, Brianna, for sharing your story.
Appreciate it.
It's an important message. Thank you.
Thank you.